This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I got that day. Remember when me tell you say I got that day. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a prospero. But the way you put like a papa nuku. But then when we go me tell you what I look and the what on this amiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the plan and the rest of man I tell you what I do. Me never give up. Me tell them
Fallen heroes, I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart. They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front. Without food, without guns. For our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of our people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now? If not you, you died at Mali.
Then we are starved to death because of our freedom, and they paid the debt for our freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in our heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes of our fallen heroes.
This is for my fallen heroes. Give them a motivation, people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
They paid the ultimate price. They died for the freedom of unborn child. We live for the legacy.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes.
Akara m ihe mbe na-eme mbe si ma chọrọ ofu ukwu ehi ma nke ọzọ mụ achọrọ ihe niile ma ụkwụ ya ma aka ya ma isi ya ma olu ya anyị ga-adọbiri wee pụọ na nke onwe anyị chigata azụ etu anyị nọ tupu ndị ọcha wee bịa ebe a nwa aha obodo ebe a nwe ndị mmadụ n'ime tupu nwa bekee si ebe o si hapụ obodo ya ọ bịa ebe a ọkpọrọ onye nke ọkpọrọ okeke ọkpọrọ oke afọ dakata anyị isi ọ sị n'ụbọchị nke taa na anya aha anyị wuzi Naijiria anyị na-aza aha na-enweghị omimi n'ime ya ihe ngwa gị gbasị biko kọwara m ihe Naijiria pụtara enwepụghị kọwara m ọmụa ga-aza aha osimiri ka osimiri ga-aza aha mụnwa n'ihi ihe anyị na-ekwuwu na ebe a rụgidere ụlọ a na ọ jọgburu onwe ya ọ dịghị mma Naijiria agaghị emekọtanwu ihe ọzọ ihe ọjọọ emego n'obodo a arụ emego egbugo ndị be anyị aka na-egbukwa anyị ndị Fulani wee chere na mabata be anyị ka na-egbukwa ndị be anyị ruo ụtụtụ echi a na-asị m na ọ ga-adị mma oge ọ na-ekwekwu ka nwee mmekọrịta bụ nke ndị nrụkọ nke ndị ụmụnne ha egosighị anyị ọtụtụ mgbe ha kpọrọ anyị asị onye ajụrụ ajụ na-ajụ onwe ya ha jụrụ anyị aja ama njụ onwe anyị agbanyeghị na anyị nwe ngwa ahịa n'ugwu Awụsa agbanyeghị na anyị na-azụ ahịa ebe niile dị iche iche na-eme nke ọma kama onye gara ndụ kpakụ onye rie niile ọ Ndụbụisi ka anyị na-ekwu okwu ya ka anyị cheghata azụ ebe a ruo obodo anyị ka o wee maa mma wee karịa obodo ndị ọcha na mma ọhịa anyị na-arịọ nwekwe n'ugwu nwee nkwanye ugwu n'ime onwe anyị ọnwa anyị pụọ n'iro a na-etigbu anyị pụọ n'iro ekwu okwu asị ọ bụ gịnị ma anyị ji wee ekwu okwu ọmụ ihe ndị a ka anyị si na anyị agaghị anabatakwa ya ọzọ
akụkọ akọrọ anyị bụ na ọkụkọ na ewu agaghị nzukọ ụmụ anụmanụ a na-emezi mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ịchụ aja ejiri ọkụkọ maọbụ nwụchụ aja mgbe ọbụla a chọrọ ime ka Naijiria dị n'otu onwe ha na-eto esi wee kpam akpụrụ ndị Igbo ọ pụtara na anyị bụ ọkụkọ maọbụ ka ọ pụtara na anyị agaghị nzukọ mere ya bụ ihe eji eme anyị bụ ndị Igbo ụdị na ọbara ndị Igbo awụkpafu n'obodo Naijiria gaja
ọ bụ site na akpọmasị ihe na-eme anyị dịka ihe mere ndị ji oge mgbe gara aga etu ọkụka mba niile dị iche iche ji kpọọ ụmụ Izrel asị a na-egbu ha a na-egbu ha a na-egbu ha afọ niile aka na-egbu ha o wee ruo oge ugbu anyị asị na ogbugbu a na-egbu anyị na ọ dịghị anyị mma ọ ka mma na onwe ihe ekegbuo anyị nwu nwere onwe njem a nke anyị na-aga kama na na-esi etete n'ụtụtụ asị na onwe onye gburu ebe a onwe ha na-ekwu okwu o doo na nyere onwe onye n'aka ụkọchukwu n'ugwu Awụsa ebepụ isi ọnwụghị ofu ugboro ọnwụghị ugboro abụọ ọnwụghị ugboro atọ ọnwụghị ugboro anọ ọ bụ ruo ole mgbe ka a ga-egbugide anyị wee rue anyị asị mba na anyị ga-aga ka anyị nwee ike wee nwere onwe anyị ọ ka mma na anyị nwụrụ ebe anyị na-azọ nwere onwe tụbụ na anyị nọ n'ụlọ etu a mmadụ ibe mabata n'ime ụlọ mbịa bupụ m isi a sị na-achọghị ụdị nka ọ bụghị anyị maka a ga-eji wee chụọ àjà ọzọ
onye si na ya ga-ata anyị ahụhụ ma ọ bụ na anyị fee arụsị anyị wee na-efe arụsị mgbe were iwe gị na ọmụma gị wee bịa leta anyị ụmụ anyị wee na-anwụsị ụfọdụ nọ n'ụzọ ije ha anaghị alọta ụlọ ọzọ nne na nna wee na-ata ahụhụ wee na-ata ikikere eze nwaanyị konye ka ọ gaa ubi gaa rụọ ọrụ Fulani chiri ehi bata ebe ala gị n'iyi okwu ebepụ ya isi anyị bụ ka anyị kpọpụ onye nwe anyị n'ugwu Awụsa ahụ ejide anyị wee gbuo ihe ọ bụ anyị mara aka n'ime ha si maka ha aga n'ihu elekwa ọdụ ụgbọ mmiri n'igwe ọcha bụ ememiri ọhịa nke dị na Kalaba otu aka ahụ anyị na-ala nsọ ebe Biafra bụ ndị kọstọm sokwenye anyị n'etiti anyị anọghị n'ime mmiri kama kọstọm juru ebe niile ha wee na-ata anyị ahụhụ anyị kwe sịpụta anyị ka kpọchie anyị kwe sịpụta anyị ka gbagbuo anyị onye nwe anyị na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe ọ bụ ụzọ dị agha ka isi wepụ ndị iro anyị n'anya wee karịa ndị nke gị akwa anyị bụ ụmụ Chineke akwa ọba aha anyị ka anyị na-aza akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza ike Chukwu akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza amara Chineke akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chisom akwa ọba anyị nwe na-aza Chizọba nna nke dị nsọ onye ime eluigwe dịka otu onye iro dị na anyị bụ ụmụ gị bịa ka iwe zọpụta anyị bịa ka iwe napụta anyị n'aka ọjọọ ihe bịa ka iwe lụọrọ anyị ọgụ bịa ka iwe dịtụ ozu ọ bụ ọkọwa mgbe emilere Goliath Chineke nna nke igwe ruo ememiri Fero sikwa otu a mee ka Fero ka ọ guzo n'ihu ụmụ ndị anyị bi ka o wee taa akọkọ igiri ụtọ ọzọ ị ga na-edu anyị n'ụzọ niile nke ezi omume ọ bụla adịghị na anyị na-aga ndagwurugwu onyinye ọnwụ ọ bụ nwa bụ ekele n'igwe n'ụwa onye ọbụla kere gị nweghị mmalite nweghị ọgwụgwụ kama anyị onwe anyị kwa anọkwa ahụ ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ n'ezie kama ma akpọ na ogbu gị na-anọgide ebe mgbe ebighị ebi ọ bụ ya mere anyị ji were gị n'anya isi anyị wee na-asị nna nke dị nsọ bịa ka iwe gosi anyị Biafra na ndụ na-abụghị n'ọnwụ bịa ka iwe na-ekebe gị na amara gị wee kpuchiri anyị ka uwe bịa ka iwe zọpụta ndị nke gị bịa ka iwe mee ka Biafra wee bịa ka anyị na-ewetụta na nsọpụrụ na ịja mma site n'aha gị onye bụ Chukwu nke abịa ma
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this very evening program. I appreciate every one of you that has connected this evening, wherever you are connecting from. Please like and share the program to your family and friends. Share the program to your neighbor. Share to anyone that is close to you. I welcome everyone that has connected so far. I can see my brother Gerard DK. Thank you so much for joining, Gerard DK. I can see Tini. Thank you for joining, Tini. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for joining, Tini. Thank you. Thank you for joining. I can see Chan. Thank you for joining. Is that Chinelo? Okay, Chinelo. Or what? Is that Channel? Or Channel Organ? Okay, Channel Organ. Sorry if I pronounce it wrong, all right? I appreciate you. I welcome you as you join. I can see John there. John, Okemwa, thank you for joining. John, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. John Okemwa, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone that has connected so far. Please, as you connect, you invite somebody to join. Don't watch alone because this is a very critical time. Our land is on fire as we speak. Our land is on fire and we cannot pretend that all is well. So we need to increase our volume so that the world will hear us. We need to increase our noise. We need to increase our strength, our efforts. Whatever you can do, anybody that knows what he or she can do, this is the time to do it. Don't look back. It is not easy. The journey, it is not easy. If anybody tells you that it is easy, it is a lie. We are in a very critical time. But we must remain focused. We must remain focused. No matter the attack that is coming from the right, from the left, from the center, from our enemies, right, left, and center, you must remain focused. Don't allow anybody to discourage you or disorganize you. Do not allow anybody. As our land is burning, we cannot keep silent and pretend that all is well. We will continue to do our own. We will continue to speak and make sure that our voice is heard. So wherever you are and you are watching us, please, as you join, invite somebody to join us also. Because this message will not be heard for only one person. It is a message for every one of us. And we need to continue to speak and continue to talk until the world hear our voice. So, my fellow friends, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate every one of you. Wherever you are, I appreciate you, and I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to strengthen us. You can see we are facing a new battle. But no matter what happens, we will never give up. We will never give up. Every one of us must continue to be strong. Every one of us must continue to confront this madness that is happening today. So every one of us must stand strong. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, everything that is happening today, all things are going to turn for our own good. More especially at this time that the international community is focusing on Nigeria. There will be record of every single thing, and I bet you the long arm of the law is going to meet them. Remember, in this platform, we don't come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to attack people or individuals. We do not come here to attack any race or religion. The only thing we do is to continue to promote the cause of Biafra, to continue to create awareness and make sure that the voice of the Biafra people are heard. No matter what, no matter their attack, no matter their propaganda, no matter their blackmail, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Gabiama, never give up. The battle is still on. In fact, the battle has intensified, and we need to continue to be strong. We need to continue to do our best. We need to continue to focus. The challenges are not easy. The challenges are not simple. Things are even going to get tougher. You can see the challenge that Seibo have presented to us today. With this challenge that Seibo is presenting to us, we will never give up. Onitsha main market traders have finally blocked Onitsha Head Bridge for 2 days now in Anambra State. Protest is still ongoing. There is no movement right from center. The Head Bridge is completely blocked for 2 days, and it will continue until their market is open. I support them 100%. You cannot continue to allow a tyrannical government like what you have today to exist. If all of us continue to wallow in fear, how long shall we continue to be afraid? For how long are we going to continue to be afraid? And how do you think we can overcome this challenge? If we continue to exercise fear, if we cannot hold our ground and say enough is enough. But my joy is that the children of Chukwuokikabiam know what to do. The children of Chukwuokikabiam are not waiting for anybody to direct them. The children of Chukwuokikabiam are not afraid. The children of Chukwuokikabiam are not scared. They know what they want, and they are facing the challenges head on. For a good 2 days, the Head Bridge has been locked down. You don't know the people you are messing with. You don't know the people you are messing with. This is a country that mad people call themselves leaders. They do not care about you. All they care is about themselves. They have refused to address the reason why sit at home is going on in nature. They refuse to attend to the demand of the people. The people did not go to anybody. You know, initially they were asking, saying that it was Mazi Simon Ekpa. All their brokers and Mazi Simon Ekpa was destabilizing Biafra land. Anytime there is a protest, Mazi Simon Ekpa destabilizing Biafra land. Mazi Simon Ekpa destabilizing Biafra land. But what is happening today? Is it Mazi Simon Ekpa that is destabilizing Biafra land now? Mazi Simon Ekpa is not in the picture. But the people have taken action by themselves. And this will continue until their needs are met. How can you beat a child and tell the child not to cry? Everybody knows why the sit at home is being called. But it is a shame, a very big shame. It is a very big shame that when you go to their conventional media, there is nobody talking about the reason for this very sit at home. They can't talk about the reason for the sit at home. All they are interested in is attacking the sit at home. Every one of them is interested in attacking the sit at home. And they are not able to ask, why the sit at home? Why don't you grant the request? You know why they are sitting at home. You know very well. It is not a rocket science. Everybody know why the Biafrans are demanding sit at home. You know. I know. Why the people are demanding sit at home. Why wouldn't you grant their requests? Every time they will tell us the billions of naira that is being lost in Anambra State. They are telling us the billions of naira that is lost. And I ask them, by the way, how are they losing these billions? So, the billions they have been collecting for how many years, for how many decades now, what have they done with it? What have they done with it? The billions they have collected in other days, the rest 6 days, what have they been doing with it? Why is it they are so concentrated on this very Monday that the people on their own have decided to keep sacred, to demand for something that concerns every one of us? The only demand they are making is free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the demand. Why is it so difficult to listen to them? Why is it so difficult to listen to them? The only request they are making is free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I ask, why is it so difficult for the government of Anambra State to listen to the voice of the people? Instead of listening, the government of Anambra State was the one that is in the front line telling Tinubu not to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not bring peace. Now you have seen it. That thing you are looking for, you have seen it, and you are going to get it in full. That thing you are looking for, you are going to see it and you're going to get it in full package. In full package. I don't care what they are saying. I don't care what they are doing. Biafrans are standing their ground and they are fighting for their rights. And you cannot take away the right of the people. It doesn't matter whether you agree with them or you disagree with them. What they are fighting for is a just cause. Our demand is simple. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from detention. The most painful is not even releasing. Not only that they refuse to release him, it is not enough that they refuse to release him. They took him to Sokoto to detain him. As they took him to Sokoto to detain him, even there is a demand that is being made to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They did not listen to the demand, and that is not enough. What did they do? They took Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to Sokoto, and today, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the caliphate. Not that they did not release him, but they even convicted him without the looting law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting in the court, "Show me the law. Show me the law. You convicted our leader, written law, and you don't want us to complain. You don't want us to talk. You want of us should just keep silent and pretend that all is well. We cannot pretend. We will never pretend. We will continue to demand the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No matter what happens, no matter how we see it, no matter the consequence, the people have spoken. We know that we do not have leaders elected by the people. And that is why Seibo will be doing what he's doing in Anambra today. If Seibo was elected by the people, he would not even make any attempts to lock up the shops of the traders. If Seibo was elected by the people, he would listen to their voice. He will not come and make statements and say that the people are the ones that are terrorizing the state. If Seibo was elected by people, he will not be the one to be in the front line to blackmail the same people he was supposed to protect. But because the man Seibo was never, ever elected by the people. Seibo was never elected by the people. He is busy serving the master, those who elected him. Those are the people he is serving. And as he continues to serve the people that elected him, let him continue. The Biafrans will continue to fight. And I bet you, when the time comes, Oji Hemwata Wunyakenu, Akabuwe Yembu on your way to you. Oji Hemwata Wunyakenu, Akabuwe Yembu on your way to you. When one person cook for the crowd will eat it, dust it. But when the crowd cook for one person, I don't know where the person will start. The traders in Onitsha have made a strong statement, and I support them 100%. And every one of us should continue to pray for them, continue to encourage them to stand their ground. Peaceful protest is a right. Kedifa Merinda, we come gather to pray, they attack us. We protest, they open fire on us. We say we will not profit, we stay at home, they attack us. What will ordinary human being, what do they want us to do? What do this government want from us? Soludo, what do you want from the Anambra people? You have been in that place now for more than 4 years. This is your second term. With no legacy, nothing done. There is nothing accomplished. There is nothing accomplished. And finally, you want to destroy the economy that they have destroyed. The same thing APC doing in Lagos State, that is what you want to start doing. What APC is doing in Lagos State is what Seibo is about to do in Anambra State. And as we speak, even in what do they call it? Even in Imo State. In Imo State, the criminal there is already doing his own. The criminal in Imo State, I saw a video where they are marking people's building for demolition. They are already marking people's houses for demolition in Imo State. That is how bad it is. Just when you think you have seen it all, you will just wake up and discover that you have seen nothing.
There was a time about
just when you think you have seen it all, you will now discover that you have not even seen anything yet. It is so sad. It is very, very sad. And whoever is telling Soludo to do what he's doing, whoever is encouraging him to continue to destroy the life of the people, should go and warn him and tell him that his time is up.
There was a
Because
time
Chukwu
about
Okikariama is going to fight this battle. This battle is not just for us alone. This battle is not just for us alone. This battle is for the children of Chukwuka, and they are going to fight it to the last. What is happening in Anambra State today is unacceptable. What Seibo is doing is unacceptable. There is no way we can accept it. No matter what happens, under any condition, we will not accept what is happening today. Seibo has done evil and continue to do evil, and we will not accept it. The evil that Seibo is doing is unacceptable. So everybody must continue to add their voice. You must continue to speak. You must continue to make your contribution. Say it the way it is. Don't worry. It does not matter how many you are. Even if it is only your voice that is being heard, you don't know who is listening to you. Share it on your platform. Share it on your own. You don't know how far it will go. This atrocity that they are committing in Biafra land, we are going to use it to draw attention. I tell you that all things work out for good to them that love Chukwuka. The whole world is watching. And this is a vindication to Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is a vindication to Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because one of the messages they use against Mazi Simon Ekpa, oh, he is stabilizing the Southeast. He is destroying the economy of the Southeast. Oh, he is taking the life of people. Oh, he's encouraging sit at home. It's been almost 2 years. Mazi Simon Ekpa is not in the picture. You can see what is happening. You can see what is happening. And more will come. More will come. It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter how they do it. So, my fellow Biafra, wherever you are, we must continue to watch this discourse. Let us see the discourse they have in their conventional media. As they continue to push their own agenda, we will continue also to present it to the Biafran people to know what is actually going on. No matter how they try to create their lies, to push their propaganda, we will never allow it to fly. We will continue to speak about these issues. We will continue to present it to the world because we know that the whole world is watching. When they push their wrong narrative in their media, we will match them one-on-one. From our own side, we will match them. From our own direction, we will match them. From our own platform, we will get their information in their own media and we will push it out and let the world know which one is the truth. I want us to pay attention to this and hear this discussion on Arise.
Forces have barricaded the Onitsha main market, enforcing a one-week closure ordered by the Anambra state government. The action follows the market's failure to comply with the directive to end the weekly one-day sit-at-home. Government officials stated that the sit-at-home order cost the state an estimated 8 billion naira weekly. Traders were prevented from entering, with many gathering outside discussing the situation. Now, some anonymously appealed for the governor to reconsider, expressing their concerns about safety, but the police confirmed their presence, stating that the situation is calm and they are committed to maintaining order. Well, the closure was ordered by Governor Chukwuma Soludo after an unannounced visit to the market. Well, lawyer and current affairs analyst Dr. Maxwell Opara joins us now for a conversation on Governor Soludo's decision to shut Onitsha main market for obeying the sit-at-home order and the need for a negotiated settlement of the issue. It's great to have you on the program. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. Well, Maxwell, if you can hear me, from a legal standpoint, does the state not have a duty of care that must be fulfilled and met before it can, penalize citizens for seeking safety?
Well, the actions of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo
in closing the market is executive recklessness. It's an abuse of power and should be condemned. In the first instance, this thing is a private business, somebody's personal business. And he decides how, when, where, time to open and run his business. Now, nobody is coercing anybody in the market to sit at home. That is where the governor can come in. If there is some people that are forcing people to close down the market and sit at home, that is where the governor cannot come in. And the person who is forcing people to sit at home should be arrested. Now, if the market people on their own decided to sit at home on Mondays, that is their business. Because on each market and those private shops, they are somebody's private property, and they are running the business with their money. So coming to lock it up because they refuse to open market on Mondays, I think is executive recklessness, and the governor should be sued, and the action should be filed against the governor for taking such reckless decision.
But then I'm wondering, does obeying a sit-at-home order, whether out of fear or coercion, does it constitute a legal offense by the traders?
Of course, if somebody issued an order asking you to sit at home with a threat, you should report. I didn't say, because what I mean by you should report to the governor is that the security agency that this particular people are threatening us not to open our shop. You should report, and it left a security agency to provide security for you, work in that intelligence, look at those who are issuing that order and those who are enforcing that order and get them arrested and deal with them in line with the law. You cannot ask the people to come up, probably somebody is threatening them, and you fail to address all those issues. The people that are threatening them, and they're asking them, forcing them to sit at home. Now I asked the governor, what of the school? The school in Anambra State, the banks, the government establishment. You should start from there. Not somebody's private business. You cannot tell me when to open my chamber as a law firm. That if I did not open my chamber, that I'm going to lock it up. You cannot do that. Because I have no business to direct me. It is different from when there is a coffee, when you say that nobody should come out and somebody now go and open the shop. The person is violating the government directives. Not for you, because I said that I'm going to open my shop on my own. Nobody forced me. You said that you are, so because of that, you are going to lock my shop for 1 week or thereabout. You cannot do that, and it should be condemned.
With this collective punishment, as severe as it is, do you think it will be effective in any way?
How can it be effective? I go and see what is happening on the chat. It's just like what you are talking about. You don't give order. You don't give directives that cannot be complied with. We are just from National Industrial Court now, where the court has ordered workers to go back to work. And the workers said that they are not going to comply with the order. I'm talking about court order. Even when we are begging them. Now you gave an order that they should close the market for 1 week. Who are you? Because you're the governor. Now they have revolted. Protest is going on in Anambra State now. All this has to do with the dialogue. If you want to stop it, you call the management. You appeal to them. You give them assurance. You talk to the banks in Anambra, you talk to other establishments there, telling them the reason why they should come out. It's dialogue. It's talking to them, addressing, telling the government to comply. I can say, not for you to use executive power as if we're in the military regime. To wake up, you lock somebody's shop, you don't even know what is in those shop, and lock it for 1 week. Do you know what is in those shops? And when you look at to say that they should not have access to it, are you going to feed their family? You cannot do that. All this particular issue we are created by Buhari. Buhari government created all this issue, and Malawi, they created this issue and that again.
Now, the government that come, but you should look for a way to resolve it. This sit at home did not start from this government. It has been there.
Now, Dr. Okwara, I'm wondering if there are legal precedents courts have ruled on similar issues. How might the courts balance public order concerns against economic rights if this matter is litigated?
You can see what's happening in a civilized world. This Trump will wake up in the morning and issue executive order. Court will nullify it. Because one, when you cannot give an order where you don't have the right to give. Do you have the right to tell me when to run the kind of business I'm going to run? When to go to abroad to go and bring goods? When to sell it? You cannot. It's gross violation of rights. It's trespass, and it's actionable. The plethora of cases that are there. Just give you an instance, a very simple instance. Somebody, you are selling a spare pass, and somebody now the government said you are going to open today, you will not open tomorrow for no just reason. Simply because you did not open the previous day. They said that because of that you cannot. It's a trespass, for goodness sake. It's violation of it. So trespass, violation of right, the case, they are numerous.
Well,
and I'm calling the traders to file action against the governor for doing that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if any traders decide to sue the Anambra state government and what could manifest from that. But we know the sit-at-home order is tied to the detention and recent life sentence of IPOP leader Nnamdi Kanu. Can state-level executive legally negotiate any kind of settlement for federal judicial matters? And what are the legal hurdles to a negotiated settlement in this context?
I want to tell you for free. I'm a lawyer representing Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos love Nnamdi Kanu. The Igbos, they love him. When I'm talking about the Igbos, I'm talking about over 90%. They have respect for him. Now, the best way to handle all these issues is that for the government to look for a way to release Nnamdi Kanu. That is the simple thing. Forget about what you're doing in social media. I can tell you for free. These people love Nnamdi Kanu. You see what happened in the main market today? What are they singing? What you see the song they were singing there? They are praising Nnamdi Kanu even in the face of his trial, even in the face of his persecution, even in the face where he's being detained. They still have respect for him. So let the governor call his co-governors, let them meet the president, let the president order that Nnamdi Kanu should be released, and they should be allowed to exercise his right for a right of agitation, and address all those issues that gave rise to this agitation.
So how can the state assert authority while avoiding actions that punish citizens for circumstances beyond their control?
Dialogue. Call the traders leaders, call the stakeholders, continue to talk to them, continue to dialogue with them. Let them tell you the reason, because I'm telling you for free that majority of sit at home you are seeing in the southeast. Nobody's forcing them. Some people on their own say that this is my own something that I'll be doing to show my solidarity to agitation of Nnamdi Kanu. I can tell you for free. Forget about what government is telling you. These are the issues on ground. So continue to tell them what you are doing for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. They will listen to you. All this issue of Peter Mba of Anambra State tried it. He did not succeed. When we have an MBA conference in Anambra State, I challenged him. He told me that Master, I know that you're a lawyer. Can I force somebody to stop someone from opening? Can I ask somebody to open the shop? I said yes, you can. You don't have the right. That is the position. So the point I am making is that Governor Soludo has the right to do that by force. Let him use dialogue. Let him continue to talk to them. Let him continue to appeal to them. Not only traders, banks, and some other business in Anambra, in particular, and the Southeast in general. That is the only way to resolve this. If you are telling them that, I'm assuming that some people even say, if that is the case, I'm ready to lock my shop for complete OE because of Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, I know some people who can do that.
Well, Dr. Maxwell Opara, it is always a pleasure to have you here on Newsday. Thank you so much for coming to discuss it.
That is the situation. They always pretend that all is well. But I can bet you that the situation is tough. And I thank Chukwu Okikabiyam for the way Biafrans are responding. The Biafran people, we are not cowards. And we will never be cowards. Our Biafran people, they are responding accordingly. Even when they think they can bully us, they think they can stop us, they cannot stop us. They can't stop us with their bully, with their attack, with their propaganda, with their blackmails. They cannot stop us. They can continue to try for all I care, but I bet you they will never ever succeed. So you can continue to lock shop for donkey years. And I bet you that the Biafran people are ready to face him head on. And I want you to listen to this update. All the criminal media in Nigeria are reporting their own evil agendas.
When that one sit at home, they have to be increasing and take the banks to open. Because when the bank is closed, our customers in the market, because they don't have money to buy any goods, that's the problem. They will tell the banks to open on Mondays. So business will
So they continue to push their propaganda and blackmail. It is not only the traders that are not opening. So many other businesses are locked. So many businesses are locked up. So why are they bent on attacking the traders? Soludo took military men and pour everywhere in the market. Look at, they say they don't have enough police, they don't have security, but look at the security he took. Look at the security he put in the market just to shut down the entire market. You see the number of policemen he's wasting there. In the midst of the insecurity that we are seeing in Anambra State, yet they have this number of police to push out. With all the insecurity that is in Anambra State. Upon that, they have this enough policemen to put outside. You can imagine. The same people will come and tell you that they don't have enough police. I thank Chukwu Okikabiyam for the resilience, for the strength of our people. Our people have shown that they cannot be bullied. They know what they want. It doesn't matter the propaganda. It doesn't matter the blackmail. They can continue to blackmail us. They can continue to do whatever they like. But I bet you we will never give up. We will never ever give up. No matter their blackmail and propaganda, we will never submit to them. They have been doing it over and over and over again. And the more they do it, the more we confront them and challenge them. We will never allow them. Let them continue to talk all their rubbish in all their stations. Let their media continue to push their propaganda until they address the main issue. The main issue here is release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Why did the sit at home start at the first place? And nobody is asking that question. Why did the sit at home start at the first place? That is the main question that should be asked, but they are not asking it. Now, let us listen to this one and hear the nonsense these ones are talking. Let us listen to this one. Let's hear the nonsense they are talking, because all of a sudden, all of them have gained muzzle. Anything that has to do with Biafra people, the Igbos, they will come with their propaganda, their blackmail. None of them will ask the critical question. Why is the sit at home going on? Let us hear what these ones are saying.
Well, I'd like to start off with Clem Mazi, because he's an Oka, and can give us a feel of the atmosphere in Anambra, what's going on right there in Anambra, and the reactions of the government, how many people are really taking it? I mean, the generality of the people now, not just the traders now. But Clem, I mean, this is for you now. You might need to have military advice.
What's happening in Anambra State that Mrs. stated The governor Mazi, the main market, is not just something that he woke up to do. It was a very tough and hard decision for the governor to make. He didn't just wake up and make that decision. The appeal to the traders to go back to the market has been on for the past 2 years. When traders have been engaged in different ways, made them see reason that the state is building. If you look at the figures, the southeast region is losing about 7.3 trillion the past 4 years.
They say for past 4 years they have lost 7.4 trillion. The trillion you've been holding for the past decades, what did you do with it? What did you do with the trillions? And is it only these traders that is your concern? These very traders are running their private business. They are shutting down their private business on their own in solidarity with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And they told you what they want. This is our demand. This is their grievances. Instead of releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for the protest that have been going on for more than 4 years, they went and convicted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu illegally. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was shouting in the court, show me the law that you convict me with. Or show me the law. All these governors and lawmakers, this idiot that is wearing glasses, this blind idiot, this stupid man that is here now, listen, they all saw it. Nobody told Mazi Nnamdi Kanu the law. They illegally convicted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a repealed law. They convicted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a repealed law. These bastards were there. And today they come to force people to come to work. Their governor said, don't release him. Soludo said, don't release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you went and you had to go and force people to. This one will consume him. Look at him with red cap. Evil man with red cap.
Sorry to interrupt you there, but some will argue that the traders did not just deliberately decide to sit at home in the first instance. There was an order given by, IPOB that whenever Nnamdi Kanu goes to court, there will be a sit at home. And then the Monday sit at home, it came into effect. And then even when some people in some parts of the southeast decided to disobey that order, we saw the pushback that they got. People were killed. Properties were destroyed.
Who killed the people? Who destroyed those properties? Constant actors. IPOB. ISN. Do you want this?
You see, this is where they lie. Who destroyed those properties? It is not IPOB. It is not ESN. What was happening then was a false flag operation conducted by DSS. DSS were captured on camera where they were enforcing it at home. They saw them on video. Their own station showed a man when they killed the brother of Aki. When the brother of Aki was killed in Imo State, a policeman was among those who was enforcing it at home. The unknown gunmen that they were shouting every day, when one group of them were shot, they saw the ID card of DSS in their pocket. But look at this criminal. This is how they were blaming Mazi Simon Ekpa. Had it been that Mazi Simon Ekpa is outside, they will say it is Mazi Simon Ekpa's boys. They will say it is Mazi Simon Ekpa that is taken. Today, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko is not around. He has been away for almost 2 years. But the sit at home has continued. People on their own. Sit at home has never been enforced. This is an idea that was presented to the people. People accepted it to demand for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is it. It was just to make a demand. And today, people have continued to sit at home. But look at him. He was quick to come and say, okay, who is it? Who caused those deaths? Blaming IPOB. IPOB never enforced it at all. This one that is going on, who enforced it? Who enforced it? Bunch of idiots.
Think of Anambra State to surrender the authority of the state to non-state actors that are murdering people and killing people.
So it is about authority. It shows that Soludo has no legitimacy in Biafra land. All these governors that are parading themselves as God, they don't have legitimacy. They are illegitimate. It is because the people did not select them. That is why they don't listen to them. The people in the Southeast did not select the people you are giving them as governor. They don't want them. And that is why they will never listen to them. And that is why the governors themselves are not working for them. Because if the governors were elected, they will listen to the voice of the people. For the past 4 years, the only simple request they are making is release the prisoner of conscience. An innocent man, release him. But instead of releasing him, these same governors came together and said, don't release him. And at the same time, you want the people to obey you. You are talking about non-state actor. The only person that can be regarded as non-state actor is the idiot like this that is wearing glasses with the governor himself, because they are illegitimate. They are illegitimate. That is why nobody obeys them. Nobody listens to them. But look at this clown. Look at this anon palm. Look at this sleeping anon palm. Very quick to attack an IPOB. Idiot.
Correction. That's for 48 hours. That because the government had a bit. If there is any kind of market closure in Anambra, especially on the but irreputable for training society committees evil. I remember boys Oye with nostalgia. I remember the Bakassi boys.
So?
Because the traders that initiated all this move, so that they can have a state trade.
And the trader that initiated this very one, traders initiated this at home so that they can free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. What is this idiot talking about? Traders initiated the boys Oye to get rid of the criminals from the town. Traders initiated Bakassi to get rid of the criminals like you. And traders have initiated sit at home to get rid of idiots like you and make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. So you choose the one you agree. You accept the boys Oye, you accept the Bakassi. But when they initiate a move to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because of your jealousy, because of your envy, because of your hatred for truth, you are fighting it. You look at you. Look at this criminal giving example of things that happen. You are giving example of boys Oye that the traders initiated to get rid of criminals. They also initiated Bakassi to get rid of criminals. And now they initiated a peaceful protest. Peaceful protest. Civil disobedience. Sit at home. And you're fighting them. You're locking up their shop. And you have the God to sit there and open your mouth and talk. Bunch of idiots.
Environment. Now the same traders are telling you from that skunk with blood infested medicine. Oh, we are confronting them.
That is to show you that nobody is confronting them. They are genuinely asking for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see these idiots. You are confessing by yourself that these traders fought criminals. These traders formed Bakassi to fight. That how can somebody be forcing them not to come out? Nobody is forcing them not to come out. They are genuinely demanding for the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see how you nail yourself. And the international community is watching. But if Mazi Simon was here, you push propaganda, you push like, oh, Mazi Simon Ekpa is the one doing it. Oh, unknown gunman is the one doing it. But you are not, you are here confessing that these traders have fought this battle before by themselves. And they won. How is it that they cannot win it now? And that is a question. Why is it that they cannot win it now? They have fought this battle before and they won it. Why can't they win it now? It is only because it is a genuine thing that they are doing to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. A peaceful request.
Traders are the ones who are enabling and initiating this. They are not considering the emotion that is Mr. Nnamdi Kanu. But like I keep telling you, emotion is not law. Some of them have been brandishing the Constitution. Oh, the Constitution says in Section 39 and Section 40, we have the right to assemble, we have the right to peaceful association, we have the right to do that. But you forget that Section 14 gave the government the right to maintain law and order and ensure good governance of the state.
So,
which could be associated us.
Maintaining law and order, is it shutting down the market? Is it shutting down the market, stopping people from exercising their rights? Is that maintaining law and order? Is that what you interpret as maintaining law and order? How is he maintaining law and order now that the entire nation is burning? How, now that the entire Anambra state is protesting, how is he maintaining the law and order?
Because the market goes to the trade, to the government, not to the traders. I don't regulate trade and commerce for the welfare of the people. So the government decision is based on Section 14.2b, which empowers him as the governor of the state to protect life and properties, maintain law and protect life and ensure that people's welfare are taken care of.
So once this man is in, how is the people welfare taken care by locking shop? How is the people welfare taken care by creating protest? How is the people welfare taken care now? The head bridge have been blocked for 2 days now. 2 days, people are stranded now. 2 days, you cannot go in, you cannot go out. So how is that decision now helping to safeguard people? You just wear glasses, you sit in your comfortable zone and you talk rubbish because you're serving a governor. Bunch of idiots that doesn't care about anybody except their selfish interests.
When you disrupt people's business on Mondays, it's not just the traders' business that are being disrupted. It is also transporters. It is also civil servants. It's also school children. Look at the multiplier effect. Anambra is using 4 trillion naira in the past 4 years because of that. 4 times the economy put it out in bad shape. But it is a tragedy. I can't believe that little man will be so much brainwashed that he will close down their business.
That is. You see, these idiots, when they talk, they lose their brain. Nigeria, God forbid, may God deliver people from Nigeria. May God deliver people from this contraption. Criminals like this, look at everything he said now is indicting himself. Every single argument he brought here was indicting him himself. You know who the Igbo man is. You know how his business is there to his heart. You know that he cannot play it. But for him to decide to sacrifice that business every Monday, you should know that his demand is genuine. You should know that he knows what he wants. With his own mouth, he said the traders are the ones who decided to sit at home. That nobody is forcing them. Because if it's somebody, they did Boys Oye and they fought Bakassi. During Bakassi time, they formed Bakassi. So how can they say that somebody is stopping them? Meaning that they themselves, by themselves, have decided to sit at home to demand for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, and they know it. Why don't you address the need of the people? If you cannot free us, allow them to continue to sit at home. Allow them. Allow them. The only thing that they are afraid of is they have lost legitimacy. The international community and the world is looking to Biafra and they are seeing it clearly that they have lost legitimacy. And even this forceful thing that Suludo is doing is showing he has lost legitimacy. Bunch of criminals.
Okay, you know what? Let me ask you this, and then I'll take you to Comrade in Benin, because I would love to ask him that question since, I mean, he's an activist. Now, but let me just ask you this. Can you compel people to do things against them? If they decide, I mean, you're saying the traders are the ones doing this, but if they decide, okay, today I don't feel like going to the shop, I don't feel like going to the marketplace on.
Take notes. Even the president had confirmed it. He said it is the traders by themselves that decide to sit at home. It is the traders. Nobody is forcing them. You know, he first of all started with propaganda, or some people for them, IPOB forcing them. This one. Today, they don't know who to call because Mazi Simon Ekpa is not in the picture. They don't know who to blame. Now, finally, it is the traders themselves that decided to sit at home. Now he's asking him, don't they have the right?
On Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, and everybody else along the line decide that, look, let's just stay home. Let's just gather and play draft or something on that day. Can you force the people to go out on days like that?
Told you here that non-state actors have no power or authority to remove a day from the working days as it's agreed on the government calendar. And if you think you have that right to talk of that day, the government has also exercised its own right to make that decision.
What if it is out of just will, but they're not compelling anybody?
I mean, the government compel you, and you're not compelling me. I just feel, okay, today I don't want
Yes.
to my business.
Nobody's compelling anybody.
And the other person feels the same way, and everybody stays home. You feel the same way, your neighbor feels the same way, everybody stays home. But thank you very much. Stay at home. The government has been stay at home to the next home. Please, I'd like to ask you. Please, I'm going to ask you, if you establish the point or the fact that, look, it is not state actors, that are asking people to stay at home, why shouldn't the governor go after the non-state actors rather than close the market? What kind of protection has the governor ensured that if people come out, that they will not be harassed by non-state actors who will have left waiting and running wild? No, don't say that again. The governor did not leave the non-state actors roaming and running wild. Anambra had the best Christmas ever in the history of Anambra State.
Look at that.
Okay, Christmas. How about 2 years ago? We're talking about this year. Okay. The governor have no reason to go to talking about insecurity in Anambra State, because insecurity in Anambra State has come down to at least 99%, and therefore they should go back to their business. So why do they are not going back to their business? Let's start back because they are collaborators. They are economic supporters. They are collaborators. They are the financiers, the enablers, they are the enforcers. Let me tell you, let the market leaders open the market.
You see, now they have now channeled the attack on the market now. It is no longer IPOB. It is no longer IPOB. It's no longer Simon Ekpa. Now it is the market people. They are the collaborators. They are the sponsors. They are the one doing it. And the attack now is on the indigenous people of Anambra. This is how evil these people are. You know, before it was the argument was that they didn't force, but today they have agreed that nobody is forcing anybody. People on their own are sitting at home. And you cannot address a simple demand they are making. You don't want to have any negotiation, you don't want to demand. It's only force, brutality, force. That is what the caliphate do you, force. You want to exercise force. The world is watching. And I bet you, none of you will end well. Look at his mouth like Udene.
Let those who want to come to market, come to market. But they go and lock the market, not to keep. But even those who want to go to the market, will not go to the market. You should be voluntary. If you want to go, don't go. You want to sit at home, you don't want to go to sell this morning. Go back at home. But when you want to go, don't go to kill you on the road in the name of enforcement. And then don't go to lock up the office so that you cannot enter. Well, that is where that's what government. When you have your right, you're not going to have your right. And you're only talking about your own right. What about the other man's right? The market, lock up the market so that people who want to go in, they're not going to have access.
These are the idiots working with Soludo. You see the kind of idiots that are working with Soludo. You see the kind of idiots that are working with Soludo. You see the people who want to build Japan for.
The lecturer that come to class and pick him up so that they cannot teach. Is that not violation? They are all right, begins and stuff. Where my own begins also and stuff. So if the trader don't want to go to the market, don't go. But the market open. But if you don't want to go, you are disrupting the economic activity in another state, and the government community of the government has said take a 1 week holiday. If you don't come back to work, your work after the 1 week, I will make it another 2 weeks. And let me tell you, I think the government, I have looked at the pictures of the market, it's quite shanty and spent. I think it's a young time for government in order to close that market for the next 2 months.
Did you hear what he's saying? He is calling for government to close the market for 1 year. He is even making an example with Lagos State that they should demolish the market. You see, these people are evil. The same demolition that is happening, the burning of market that happened in Lagos. Today, Soludo is gradually opening another door to destroy on the Japan market. That is the plan of Soludo. Look at this man revealing the secret plan of Soludo. Anambra people, don't fall asleep. Every Anambarian should listen to what this idiot is suggesting. Making example with the burning of market that is happening in Lagos. They should burn the market, destroy the markets, and rebuild it. Look at what somebody is saying.
With you, because that might cause even more chaos. I will end this. I don't think it's really their market. We're in Lagos, Lagos is really their market. But What is right there? Yes, you better cry because
Do you hear?
that's right. At the end of the day, you can see that these are even more expensive. And those that were before, they not even have people that see it. This people on the street is not about opening our market. It's not about hunger. They are singing about Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. And let them continue to sing that now.
And that is your anger. Because they are calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is his anger. He had just said it. You can imagine. Oh, they are singing Nnamdi Kanu is our savior. Let them continue to sing it now. You see, he is now. These are the bunch of idiots and criminals. They need to be taken out from Biafra land. Look at him on the national TV. Look at what this idiot, this blind man. Look at what he's saying. Look at what this blind idiot is saying. That they are calling the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let them continue now. Let them continue now. Give an example with Lagos, that Lagos is rebuilding their market. Let them also, that this market is also need to be rebuilt. You see, they want to play the same template, burning markets in Anambra, in Lagos, our businesses in Lagos. Today, Soludo want to do the same thing in Anambra. Oh God, God have mercy. God have mercy.
For the economic survivor. And allow emotion survivor. I'm hoping that this Nnamdi Kanu soldiers and lobbyists to see that Nnamdi Kanu is released. They don't like the government.
Now let's take this conversation. Thank you very much, Bryson Kennedy. Let's take this conversation to Comrade Emmanuel Agogo, who's been standing by. Comrade, thank you very much for standing by. Now, the question I was going to just start with you is compulsion. Can you compel people to do something, especially when it comes to protesting? Whatever means of protest, if they say, okay, we want to go to the streets or we want to sit in our homes, down to it, can you compel them to do one or the other? And how effective will that be if you're trying to compel them to do something against their will?
I want to talk from the point of law. You see, we have come to a point in this country where we ought to respect our fundamental rights.
They will never.
Only to the fact that we live in a society where law and order is being preached as the order of the day. It is one's right to freedom of movement, and if anybody decides to say my right not to move becomes a threat to an economy, I think there should be an obvious reason for review. Very laughable what the governor of Anambra State has done. In fact, what they
tell him, look at his supporter just left the station.
Because if you agree with me, it doesn't just take the traders to move an economy to move around on a particular day that you say sit at home. You have people that ought to move from my house to the junction to the bus park and to the market. So if I do not get a formidable means with security to move from my house to the junction, to the bus park and to the market, how do I get to the market? So these are obvious reasons. And for me, I think targeting a particular sector of the economy, only to the fact that they don't just open the market on the Monday. Do you expect traders to come out on the Monday and there's no security of their own lives?
If the government have said security will be made, security will be there.
But when you say security would be there, why don't you use that same avenue to checkmate those basic issues that cause insecurity on the said Monday? Now, having said that, let us be very, very, very factual with ourselves here in this country.
They will never be factual.
You are talking about traders. These traders have made it very, very obvious that what they want is the release of Mazi.
Simple.
Because they see a hope in the message he preaches.
Simple.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for crying out loud, has also said that show me the law in which you are trying me.
Simple.
These are very, very fundamental questions to the existence of this country. And you see, the high time we begin to play politics with it.
You see what a sensible man is saying. You see, this man is not an Igbo man. Oh. He's not even an Igbo man. But look at what your brother, an Igbo man, just said with a red cap. You saw what an Igbo man with a red cap said. God, may God have mercy. This man is not an Igbo man, but look at the critical statement he's making, saying it the way it is. Address the, you know why they are sitting at home. You admitted that they are sitting at home by themselves on their own. All they want is freedom as a Nnamdi Kanu. Why is it difficult for you to listen to their call? Why? Why is it difficult? Their leader was convicted without a known law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted without a known law. That is not even enough. You took him to Sokoto and they tell him, yesterday they rejected his transfer from Sokoto to nearby place he can make his appeal. You can imagine. You can imagine.
It doesn't show that well for us. A judgment was given by a federal high court. What law informed the judgment? You put even a lawyer, I've seen people talk about legal things and all that. You put even a lawyer or the Azakobes, the foreigners to defend such matter. Justice Omotosho would have also given the judgment.
The same judgment.
Whether they had represented Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or not. So we should look at these things critically and fundamentally. You cannot see people whose rights are being, protected by the Constitution, their right to self-determination, their right to peaceful assembly, should be jettisoned for crying out loud. So, to cut the long story short, to the issue of the Anambra State Governor, if I would want to advise academically, the Anambra State Governor should, as a matter of urgent public importance, look critically into those sectors and factors that distort the traders to open their shops on Mondays. Because I've also seen on social media where a young man was speaking to people and I took time to listen. He said, if you provide security at various junctions, then they will be in the market. But by the time you expose them to say, come and open the shop, and people are coming to take over the shops and steal their goods, you're also trying to see that there is anarchy, organized anarchy as the case may be. If the government is in charge of the state and is also in charge of protecting and ensuring that the market works on Monday, they should be able to look into those.
The government has put that in place and we're just going to see that coming to effect. Well, thank you very much. You want to add something?
Sorry, I didn't get what you just said.
The governor has put that in place, and it's just for us to wait to see.
If you have put that in place, why shut down the market for 7 days?
Oh.
My brother saying, I would want to
understand the motive of the governor is I have put security in place, and I say come out on Monday, and you refuse to come out. So if you refuse to come out on Monday, let the market be closed for the rest of the week.
No. The question that is fundamental here is how many other businesses, excluding the main market, that is also opened on Monday? Are schools open on Monday? Are churches open on Monday?
Some banks
open on Monday?
Affected.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
The question to ask is how many of these businesses are actually opened on Monday, excluding the main market?
All right.
Are actually opened on Monday?
All right, thank you very
much. That should be the full governor to give this imagination or imaginary views, in position.
Nonsense, imaginary views.
Well, thank you very much. Somebody runs out. What are your thoughts on this? How effective do you think this will be going forward? You see, we are protests already. Yeah. I was on the platform yesterday, and I said, look, by some actions, either by omission or commission, we are actually dancing to the tune of some non-state actors. For instance, Boko Haram said Western education is haram. And you see northern schools, most governors shutting down schools, playing out the script of Boko Haram. Secondly, Sheikh Gumi advised the president that he should stop every transaction with the US and he should go to Turkey. I'm not sure I stopped dealing with the US, the president, but he has just gone to Turkey. Now, the governor, he said, IPOP said you don't have to open on Monday, sit at home on Monday. And the governor, by his actions, either by omission or commission, have also gone ahead to bring out, back in the details of IPOB. But I tell you, what governor is doing is actually trying to put the cat before the horse. All you go to see is an impasse, an economic, social, political situation that will not over well for the state. What you think you want to solve is something aggravating it. Why not the market? Why don't you treat the real cause of the issue? Has governor sat down to think of why will these people, the woman lost business, for him to shut his business? Why would he do that? If somebody giving him money, is there anybody sponsoring him? You should look at this thing because government is about the people. You cannot come because you are called a governor. It's these people that are elected.
Emmanuel asked a very pertinent question. There are other institutions that are shut as well, banks and schools.
Have you been in Southeast on a Monday?
No, I haven't.
Everywhere is shut down.
So is the governor preventing?
Anambra. So what happened on that day? You see the place bustling and okay. Most places are like that now.
They will deny it. They want to paint it that it's not happening. Continue to deny.
Okay.
The entire Southeast is shut down every Monday.
Why is it so? These are people that love their business. What will make them not come out? And again, what kind of security are they even put in place? Is it just like that?
How do you know the kind of security that's put in place if you don't first go out?
Okay, human beings as guinea pigs now.
Now, I'm asking the person, should he come to tell? Should there be a town crier to say, oh, security has been put in place? Or you can see APCs parked at street, points. Is that what will not give people the trust?
That's part of it. And not just having those things there, just like we have checkpoints at every point in the southeast and south.
And on Mondays, Mr. Ranta, on Mondays, the checkpoints in Anambra, they disappear.
Okay, they disappear. They should come back. Why they should come back. You must give the people the confidence.
On Monday, the checkpoint also go for sit at home.
Come out. So if you want to make it look like what kind of food setting, people are insecure, they feel insecure, so they won't come out. The only thing they do is just
address the issue. Nobody is afraid of anybody. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
How much?
He said this move by Soludo is sort of unintentionally validating IPOB's power because it pretty much shows that they can still control an entire commercial hub without shooting a bullet. So if fear is a form of control, who then can we say really in charge of Anambra State? Is it the elected officers or these so-called enemies of the state?
That is the question we have to ask the governor. Who is in charge? Because his actions in validating what these people want create a situation of impasse. And he's helping to do it. Either by omission or commission.
I would
advise the governor to speak with the people of Anambra, try and find out what people want, and give them what they want.
Everybody know what they want. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
That's the place of the governor to bring him out.
Why? Well, it may not be his place. They should make a move.
Exactly.
They can say that the governor of Abia State. I thought I'd gone to Sokoto to see this gentleman. The governor should make a move that he feels, even if it's just...
No, he feels superior.
He cannot be
strong man.
Sitting on one high horse and take the people. It's the people, look, the allegation of...
Let him sit on. We don't even want to see him. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not see him.
Relate to the people. If his thoughts or his actions do not resonate with the people, then he has failed as a governor.
All right, Mazi, I mean, you are there. You think the governor is not sitting down to talk to the people? And how much impact will they have if we say, look, we want the release of Nnamdi Kanu? What really can the government do? We can't get your audio feed, so you might need to help us with your microphone.
He go run. Don't be Soludo boy.
Unfortunately,
Soludo boy, you go disappear. Come talk, make the whole Anambra people see your face.
well, let me ask you that question. You know, if I mean the question, if how much in what really if the governor sits with the people and it's okay, we want the release of Nnamdi Kanu, what can he do? He is the governor of the state.
He is the one that even said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should not be released. That is the problem.
He's not in the ABC. He's not a lawyer. What really can he do? How much mobilization is it not in? Is it not in Afghan?
Thank you.
Is the Afghan? Anyway, so what I'm saying is that the governor should show, even for the optics, that he stands with them. We should get to the point where governance should be.
He's on his own.
Like one man standing on one high hill, and then the rest of people are out there in the valley.
He's on his own.
Nobody on the people. Let people feel that you care about their thinking, their thought, that you feel for them. That is all it takes.
Mr. Ranta, what does this say about, the collaborative efforts of the Southeast government? Looks like they are not sharing ideas. They are not learning from one another. Wouldn't it have been proper for Soludo to approach brother governors and say, look, the city at home has died in their place. He didn't even take up before he died, talking about Abia State, talking about Enugu State, and talking about probably Ebonyi State. But he goes out and wants to do different things. Isn't it proper? Does it speak to some kind of non-collaborative effort between the Southeast governors?
So, let me tell you the truth. I am highly disappointed with Southeastern government. Because, especially with Governor Soludo, with his professorial acumen, I expect that a man of his standard, of his caliber, with all his exposure, to be able to allocate the Eastern wealth that is everywhere, both in diaspora and within, and create, a model of development so that Southeast, will be able to galvanize development within the region and create an economic fulcrum that will drive in the entire nation. That's not doing it. You see, these governors, with all that they have, with the wealth of the people, Christ, can't they just look at what they're chasing shadows, acting against people? And the fact that most of the governors of Southeast are standing aloof. They don't care about what people feel. So that is why the people are feeling that, look, maybe it's not even our choices that actually visualize as people in the government houses. So they should think of how to put all these things together for the interest of people and make the wealth that is, created within the Southeast region and the diaspora be used for the good of people and make the law.
Barrister, but there's also a larger complaint and a dilemma here because you get some of these traders say they are being punished by both sides, by the separatists and by the government. So really the question is, who is really protecting them and who should they really listen to?
Look at this idiot. Who are the separatists? Who be separatists?
Power. And then you have the IPOB who are not even saying anything, but they are still very
nonsense.
It's the governor that should be asking this question because he is the one. What kind of security has he provided for the people?
But he said there are security infrastructure things.
For him to come to that place, I watched him on video. When he come to that place, you could see the number of security men standing beside him. Let him create that awareness, create that impression for the people. See, when people feel secure, you don't need to tell them. The Eastern man loves business and he loves money. I know that when he comes out, he makes his millions. So why will he not come out? Who is instructing him? Are they giving him money from where? Who is? So find out and solve the problem. And not just come, just go and just start acting without reason. This issue is just making worse of the whole situation.
All right then. Well, thank you very much. Comrade Emmanuel Agbogu. Now, let me ask you this question as we wrap up this conversation. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not even originally from Enugu State, but the Abia State where he's from seems to be the powerful. His release seems to have, dwindled in Abia, where he's from. But Anambra, it's a lot more heated, and then we see, the kind of pushback that we are getting from Anambra. Why do you think this is so? And do we blame the government really for trying to reduce the effect of those that propagating the seats at home in the first place?
Yes, if you go by what history has always been, Anambra you talk about today has been one of the first war zones during the Biafra War. You had the likes of Ikemba Ojukwu, Otumego Ojukwu, and other prominent Biafra activists and fighters as them was. So if you look at Anambra has always shown that bite that we are a leading Igbo settlement within the eastern corridors, and that should not be taken for granted. You have one of the biggest markets in West Africa in Anambra. You have one of the largest concentration of Igbo youths coming together on a daily basis in Anambra. So you don't take that into a joke. Secondly, also, if you look at what is going on in Abia State, a lot of people try to want to marry these things differently. What has been the issue for the agitation of Biafra? It has been we have been neglected, we have been underdeveloped as a people, and we believe government can do more. If you look at what is happening in Abia State today, you agree with me that governance has really come to the doorstep of the people to an extent, and people are better to be a little bit relaxed. But what you're seeing in Anambra, what you're seeing in Imo State, what you're seeing in other eastern states, is that people are still trying to marry. Are we still on this side, or are we going over to this other side? The people of Anambra, they have always stood for what they believed in, long before the advent of the 1999 democracy. So if anybody is asking why Anambra is like this, I think the person should also try to marry history so that he gets a guide, And you see, government must, as a matter of urgent public importance, marry their policies with the views, aims, and aspirations of the Igbo people. What was the deliberation that took place in Enugu and Mazi and Kanu with the five eastern governors? It was give us the Port Harcourt, Enugu, Anambra corridor of roads, make all the airports functional, and ensure that the security of lives
Simple.
and property.
They could not do it.
And stop the killings of one sector of Nigerians or the other, or the invasion of our forests. Those were very, 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 very prominent and factual issues that this young man put forward to the governors. How long has it been? It's been over 6 years. Have they been able to push a drive? To an extent, we're only just seeing that the federal government is beginning to show interest in road corridors and all that. What are their positions to ensure that as a government, we sit down and we base in our region? What do we really want? What is our people really lacking, and how do we go about it? These are part of the issues to mitigate the Biafra agitation. What are they saying? They are saying they have been neglected. And if a government that wants to run an inclusive government, what do you do as people? You sit down with your people. For crying out loud, Soludo just came out of an elections, and it will be laughable that Soludo that could not shut the market before elections, believing that he's no longer coming to contest with the Anambra people again for governor. He can now do whatever he feels, those things would not work. An average Igbo man is an independent fellow, and we know this as Nigerians. So the high time government begins to look into resolving these basics that has to do with the basics of governance. The better for us. All right. Nobody wants Nigeria to divide. I don't want Nigeria to divide. All we want is that let government focus on the basics. And these basics are simple. Fix
Nigeria is divided already.
Get the basic abilities for citizens to coexist. Let these things be running. Thank you.
Nobody can stop that one.
Emmanuel, thank you for your contribution there. Well, let's take this. Let's get into another conversation now. Still talking about people deciding not to work. But let's jump around. It's at the FCT. So, FCTA workers defy court order dare weekend amid threats of sanctions over continuous protests. Let's talk about this when we come back. Stay with us.
You have heard it, my beloved brothers. Everyone that watched this program, you have seen it. This is the situation in Nigeria. You can see, if you follow this very program from beginning to the end, you will understand that the problem that we have are even the Igbo people. You see that the Igbo man they interviewed who is working with Soludo, a politician. These politicians are evil. Evil. Look at the man that spoke last. He's not even an Igbo man. He's not even, but he's one begging them to dialogue. He's one explaining the demands of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he made. He's one telling them that they should know the reason why people are protesting and respond to their request. Somebody who is not even a Biafra. He's not an Igbo man. But the Igbo man that was interviewed from the office of Soludo, did you hear what he said? Did you hear what he said? He said even destroy the market. He said the Soludo should level the market. The man says Soludo should level the market. Now you see the wickedness of the people. The wickedness. They are not ready to dialogue. But in the northern part of Nigeria, the governors are paying bandits. Governors, they take money and they give to bandits. They beg them. Governors convince the government to recruit bandits into their government. Up to today, governors are preventing the soldiers from attacking the bandits till tomorrow. They even prevented the United States to intervene in their case. The Fulani are protecting their bandits in all the states in the north. But your brother who is asking for a legitimate request, go and check the request of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just as this guy said. What is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu demand? In that their meeting in Enugu International Airport, open up the seaports in the southeast, do the roads. That's all he requested. Nothing. He didn't ask for money. He didn't ask for posts. He didn't ask for presidency. And today they are angry because people are supporting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are scared because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has won the heart of the Biafra people. They are worried. Why must he be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why is he so popular? That is why they are attacking everything that concerns Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they think that that will make them good. It doesn't matter how much you attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The things that is happening will continue to happen. That will not change anything. No matter how you attack him, that will not make you better. It will not change any goddamn thing. The situation will be even worse. Wherever you are watching this program, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabiam to just be patient, stay strong, stay committed to that thing that you believe. Don't allow anybody to confuse you. Do not allow anybody, it doesn't matter who the person is, to confuse you. We know what we want, and we will continue to fight for our freedom until we are free. We will continue to fight for our freedom until we are free, and there is no going back. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, there is no going back. I want us to listen to this comic word.
Nigerian youth, wake up! Wake up, Umas and Kwan! This country don't they go small. This country don't they go small, Umas and Kwan! Wake up, Nigerian youth! Mugu! Umas is man! Umas is so. Ndiala! Umas and Kwan! Wake up, Nigerian youth! Ndiala!
That's very funny. Are they going to wake up? They don't ever wake up. They will never wake up. Hmm? Which people do you want to wake up? Nigerian youth. They will never wake up. They are sleeping and snoring. They are very comfortable with the suffering and smiling. But we, the Biafran people, we can never sleep. We are always awake. We are always awake, following the situation. And that is why they don't like us. They don't like us because we know they keep quiet. When they say we should not talk, we will talk. When they say don't talk, we must talk. There is no way we can stop. So, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are, continue to be strong. Continue to be resilient. Don't allow anybody to bully you. Don't allow anybody to discourage you. Don't allow anybody to push you into something that you are not ready to do. You must continue to hold on to your legitimate rights. Continue to hold on to your legitimate rights. No matter what the enemies are saying. No matter what they do. Continue to hold on to your rights. The battle has just begun. And I bet you we are going to win the battle. No matter what happens, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Soludo knows what he started. Mass protest is sweeping on the chat. The mass protest is going round. Soludo have intentionally decided to create chaos. And that chaos he wants, he is going to see. As we speak, mass protest is going on in Anambra. And the protest they're going in Anambra is not something that somebody can stop. This one is not a joke. This protest is look at, they can't stop it with their police, and mass protest is happening in Anambra. You don't know what it means to attack the market people. Shebi, your man came here and told you how they did boys Oye. They did boys Oye and everything ended. They also formed Pakasi. They can bring the entire Anambra state down. The market men can bring the entire Anambra state down. I thank Chukwu Okike for their strength and resilience. You can see the mass protests going on in Anambra. Mass protests. People are protesting, moving in everywhere. You can't stop them. When the people move, you cannot do anything. If you chop off, that thing Soludo wants, he will see it. That thing Soludo is looking for, he will definitely get it. He will get it in a trailer load. He can get a sleep, trouble go wake up. You can see the mass protest is going on in the entire Anambra state. This one is no longer just the market. Other markets are involved. Other markets are now involved. Every other person is joining. And there is no stopping. People are going ahead to come out in mass and continue to speak and continue to do what they have to do. So anybody that is in Anambra state, please stay strong. Never give up. Stay strong. No matter how difficult it is, everything is going to be okay. I know it's not going to be easy, but by the special grace of Chukwu Okike, there will be light at the end of the tunnel. I appreciate every one of you that have been with us on this program this evening. We have finished our evening program, and tomorrow we will continue on this report. Tomorrow, there are still more reports that are coming in, but we are going to deal with it tomorrow. It's already very late here, so that we can take a rest, and tomorrow we'll continue. May Chukwu Okike guide and protect every one of you that joined on this program, everyone that have shared the program. I thank you so much. May Chukwu bless you, guide and protect all of you. We pray for our brothers and sisters who are protesting back home. May Chukwu guide and protect them. I thank you all who have joined me on the program this evening. I can see my beloved sister Mazi Akere is there. Thank you. I see Stanley is there. John Chinwe is still there. Thank you so much. Everyone that have joined us on this program this evening, may Chukwu Okukabiyama guide and protect all of you. See you tomorrow morning program. If you have not yet subscribed, subscribe. If you have not yet touched your notification, touch your notification bell. Touch that bell so that when I come online, you'll be notified. Touch the notification bell. Touch it. That notification bell down there. Touch it. So that when I come online, it will notify you and you will join us. We start earlier and early. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be here again. May Chukwu come and protect every one of you. And we pray for all our leaders, more especially Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Ekpa. May Chukwu come and protect them, secure them, and keep them safe. Thank you so much for being part of the program. See you tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Bye. Good night.
This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their lives for us, those who died, that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong with them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright. Tell them I started there. Remember when me tell you say I started there. Yeah, I remember that one that called us a Bruce Mero. Like a papa nuku, but them they were boniro. Me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi samiro. Me tell you what I day. For me the plan and the rest of man, I tell you what I am. Me never give up. Me tell them
I want to promise you something today. We must fight together, no retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra.
I look up to the sky with tears in my eyes. For other Biafrans and for freedom had to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in my heart, you'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slay. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and ever, and ever, and ever.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We bled in our history, that the death of our people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bombed, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now if not you? You died and I live.
hustle for freedom, and they pay the debt for a freedom. Flag high for those that died in the genocide, fighting for you and I. There is pain in the heart, we bleeding inside, tears in the eyes of our fallen heroes.
This is for my fallen heroes. Keep them on the patient people. It's like I'm looking at myself in the mirror. Cause to be a cast, I need to be a nurse. If we did not retire,
they pay the ultimate price. They die for the freedom of unborn child. We live for the legacy.
March on, cause we are more than conquerors. Yeah, you know what it is. We must revenge, and we must stand to represent who we are.